Let's start by discussing SOHC first. As the name suggests, SOHC or single overhead camshaft engines use just one camshaft to drive the rocker arm, which is the link between the camshaft and both the intake and exhaust valves in each cylinder. This design makes SOHC engines more fuel efficient and uses fewer moving parts than engines with two camshafts, which means they cost less to maintain and produce. However, because SOHC engines only have one intake and one exhaust valve, they don't get as much air into the engine as they could. This means that the power output and peak RPM are lower than with engines using the DOHC valve system. In DOHC engines, the airflow is further optimized by using two camshafts to control two intake valves and two exhaust valves. This design lets the engine make more power and reach a higher peak RPM than a single valve engine. Another advantage of the DOHC engine is that it doesn't have rocker arm components, which makes the valves respond better. This means the DOHC engine can reach higher peak RPMs and is more fuel efficient at mid to high RPMs than engines with a single valve. However, the drawbacks of the DOHC engine include inefficient fuel consumption and less responsiveness at low RPMs. This is because the engine has four valves, each with a spring that must be compressed with every rotation, along with other components such as two camshafts and gears, which create more friction. This means that a DOHC engine needs more power to complete each cycle. From what we've talked about so far, we can sum up the two types of engines, SOHC and DOHC. The DOHC engine is all about power, offering more power and higher RPMs. On the other hand, the SOHC engine is all about fuel efficiency, fewer moving parts, and thus lower maintenance and production costs. It's also worth mentioning that SOHC valve systems tend to produce more torque.